There are three different status you can attain to be allowed to work in Canada. You can either have a work permit, be a resident, or be a citizen. Last time, I showed you how to find out your eligibility to migrate to Canada by using the immigration wizard. Today, I'm going to look more into the Federal Skilled Worker Program under Express Entry. Let's start by going to Canada's website. Select Immigration and Citizenship. Under Services and Information, select Immigrate. And again, under Services and Information, select Express Entry. Let's select how Express Entry works. There are 4 steps in this page. First step is to verify your eligibility. Second is the preparation of your documents. Third is to create and submit your profile. Your profile will be entered into a pool of eligible applicants. If you are one of the applicants with the highest score, you will receive an invitation to apply for permanent residency, which is the 4th step. Let's go back to step 1. There are 2 ways to find out if you're eligible for this program. One is to use Canada's Immigration Wizard, which I have already shown you how on my previous video, and the second one is to read the detailed requirements for each program. Before we read the detailed requirements, I'd like to clarify that Express Entry is a program where your eligibility to apply for permanent residency depends on the score you get. The program have minimum requirements to be considered for review, then uses a pointing system to assess who are eligible to be entered in the pool. From the pool of eligible applicants, it identifies individuals with the highest points and be given the chance to apply for permanent residency. With that, let's go ahead and read the details. There are 3 programs under Express Entry: Federal Skilled Worker Program, Federal Skilled Trades Program, and Canadian Experience Class. I want to focus on the Federal Skilled Worker Program at this moment, and we can go back and discuss the other 2 later on. Let's select Skilled Worker Program. Here it shows us the minimum requirements and selection factors for the program. Minimum requirements are work experience, language, and education. Work experience must be continuous paid work experience on either skill type O, level A, or level B. Language requirement is that you get a valid minimum score of CLB 7 on your language test in French or English. You also need to have completed a secondary or post-secondary education in Canada or an educational assessment that shows your education is equivalent to Canada's secondary or post-secondary education. The 4th requirement is proof of funds. This requirement depends on your situation. You need to show that you have enough money for you and your family to settle in Canada unless you are able to legally work in Canada, meaning you have a valid work permit or have a valid job offer from an employer in Canada. Admissibility is also a requirement, but that's not determined until your port of entry to Canada. Federal Skilled Workers Program is only offered in the provinces outside Quebec. If you want to reside in Quebec, this is not the program for you. Please also note that you don't need to settle in the province you first selected when you filled up your profile unless you are a provincial nominee. Now let's talk about the selection factors and the minimum points you have to get to be entered in the pool and selected for permanent residency application. The selection factors are age, education, work experience, valid job offer, language skills, and adaptability. The current pass mark is 67 points. If you have lower than that, then you are not qualified for the program. Let's select this link to find out the point distribution for the selection factors. You can get the highest points of 12 if you are between 18 and 35 years old. If not, you can refer to this table. The maximum points you can get for the education factor is 25. Click How to read your report to find out the point distribution for ECAs. On this page, select Federal Skilled Worker Program factor points and see points. Here you can find the point distribution depending on the equivalent of your education. For example, if your assessment is equivalent to a bachelor's degree, your points would be 21. The highest points you can get for your work experience is 15 points. 9 points for 1 year, 11 for 2 to 3 years, 13 for 4 to 5 years, and 15 for 6 or more years of experience. You also get a maximum points of 10 if you have a valid job offer from a Canadian employer. You get a maximum points of 28 depending on the result of your language test. And here's a table of the point distribution. If you took a second test, this is the point distribution as well. The maximum points you can get for adaptability is 10 points. Adaptability is your spouse's language result, you and your spouse's studies and work experience in Canada, and if you have relatives in Canada. I will include a link of this page below for your easy access. That's all for today. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions or recommendations. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.